Hey everybody, Professor Dan here. I thought I'd give you a little video message instead of just an email this time. And so, as you can tell, I'm fuzzy for the trip, and who knows, maybe I might even keep it when I get back, I don't know. I'll need to trim it though, it's awfully thick, and here in Aruba, it's kind of muggy, so anyway, I just want to give you an update as to what I'm doing, what I have been doing, and I've mentioned this in the emails before, but most of you are comparatively new, and when I say comparatively new, I'm looking at from a vantage point of having run the school for 38 years, and a lot of you haven't been with me for 38 years. Even Mr. Corson hasn't been with me for 38 years. So going on sabbatical is something I do every so often. Now, the last time I did this was about 13 years ago, where I went off for several months and followed a personal betterment program, so to speak. And I'll do that to recharge my batteries now and again, but this one was just a little bit overlong in terms of how long in between times that I did this. And then unfortunately, I'm really sorry, this trip has been actually overlong for me. I figured it was going to be 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks on a stretch, and here it has been since the middle of November. In fact, I spent my birthday and Christmas and New Year's away from everybody, and I really wanted to have everybody there for my 70th birthday. Maybe we'll do some sort of a makeup party after, when I get back. Anyway, I really want to thank everybody for staying the course while I've been gone. I know that having an instructor switch, between myself and Mr. Corson, could be a little bit daunting. I know that Mr. Corson and I have two distinct personalities, separate personalities, and shifting from one to the next person, might be a little. I don't know if I'd say the word tough, but it would be different. You're used to me, you're used to the way that I shuck and jive and work with the guys and so forth. But yeah, Mr. Corson has been, he's been a mainstay with me for many years. And he is a person who I trust implicitly with my crew. I have, like I said, I've had many black belts, 60, 70, 80 maybe black belts. I'll have to look at the list. And but there's only one person who has really taken up the challenge of being a full instructor, of being somebody who I could, in the long run, rely on totally. So thanks here to Mr. Corson, and thanks to you guys for trusting him. Now, when I get back, how are things going to be different? Well, first you're going to get a Supercharged Professor. That's the first thing. I'm really excited to get back. In fact, I'm pushing to be able to leave hopefully, and I'm not promising, but hopefully, in the next several days. And I'm really jazzed up to see everybody. I miss everybody. I miss working with you guys. And what I want to do is I want to actually, build up the school, get a lot more people enjoying it the same way that you are, and so forth. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing, now I've had a black belt preparation class going for some time, but most of the guys who have gone for it have basically, really busted their heinies, and they got promoted and so forth. I think right now, Torin, you're one of them, and then actually Jackson Loggers is pretty much the next in line in terms of going for black. So I really want to get some preparation going for those guys. Now, the other thing is I do want to put together an actual black belt class itself. So what we've got is a new batch of black belts, but having a special class so that what they can do is they can start working on second degree black. Now, the third thing that I want to do is I want to introduce an artist class for kids. Now, some of you guys have seen me do the artist classes for a special class, and but not really an artist class for kids and young adults. And what I want to do is I want to start that up on Saturdays. I'm going to get that going. Arnis is Filipino stick fighting, but it is so much more because it encompasses pretty much every general aspect of martial arts. And what I love about it is that it entails the flow. And if you see me move and you go, well, gosh, he's moving really good for 70 years old. Well, it is the arnis. It is the arnis which has flow of motion and flow of action. And, I don't think about it in terms of, well, gosh, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go stick and knife fight people and that sort of thing. What I love about it is I love the movement. In fact, one of my students, Tim Gustafson, had said, there is joy in movement. And this is where arnis really strikes home for me. There's joy in movement. So I'd like to open that up to anybody and everybody as well. And I'll be starting a campaign regarding that when I get back. So I just want to send you out this personal message. Thanks for holding down the fort, keeping Mr. Corson company. I hope all you guys had a great Thanksgiving and a great Christmas and a very happy New Year celebration. And let's bring in 2023 like gangbusters, like nobody before. So I hope to see you sometime within this next week or so. And if I don't, well, I'll send you out another message. So anyway, here you go. Professor Dan, over and out.